Bad guys, man time. Check. A microphone checker 1 2. What is this? The 5-foot assassin with the roughneck business. I don't think we've podcasted since you broke your hand.
No.
So it's been what, 6 weeks?
No, 2 months. I broke my hand over 2 months ago. Or I guess 2 months ago. I should need more coffee. Can we do an intermission and get coffee?
I'm sure if we have more stuff to talk about by then.
Are you going to start it? Should I lower my chair because you look tiny compared to me? It'll just lower if you raise it.
Oh, really? All right.
I don't like that you can see my kneecaps, dude.
Because they're so fat? Because there's so much fat over them engulfing your caps, bro? What's up, guys? This is Justin from the Twin Jitsu podcast. It's been a little while.
Yeah, but I mean, we should be honest. Why? I mean,
why?
Because our production company wanted us to take a break from.
Yeah.
I mean, we blew up.
Well, yeah, it was a lot.
So they wanted us to live in reality for a little bit.
Yeah. Get like a day job. So we're both working day jobs.
This episode is brought to you by David Pitt for texting me every day for a new podcast.
David Pitt. Does he train?
Just not every day. I'm just kidding.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Does he train again?
You're Jeff.
What is he, the world's longest white belt?
No, he's a blue belt. He said that you owe him a private lesson.
I do owe him one.
Oh, okay.
I gotta talk to him. I just gotta drive out there sometime.
Well, I mean, he works in the Ville,
dude.
I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, what's been going on? You broke your hand since the last time we spoke.
Yeah.
To the audience.
Yeah, it was a arm wrestling accident. Me and my wife arm wrestled on a Sunday. I fell playing hockey. It was I wish it was on video because it would probably get at least 1 million hits, dude.
Why? Was it a good fall?
No, it was the worst fall, and a girl was passing the puck. It hit me. I lost my footing and planted my hand and broke my scaphoid. So had to have surgery. It was fun.
How long has it been since you had surgery?
7 weeks. The transition's been really easy. Not good. No.
I mean, do you, fam?
I'm not doing a full transition. They're just taking a couple inches off.
Like not an innie, not an outie, kind of just like there.
It's there. It's like a speed bump as opposed to a wall. No.
Sick. You just started back up training a little bit, right?
Yeah. Are you interviewing me?
I don't know.
Go ahead. I'll hear. Should I eat the first wing?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Sick. A little rusty, huh?
Dude, you carry the podcast,
dude. That's why my back's been hurting so much, I think.
Have we told the story on the podcast? This has nothing to do with jiu-jitsu, but
our podcast doesn't have anything to do with jiu-jitsu.
I told the story about Mike Scott shitting himself in the middle of the street.
It's a fantastic story.
Let's tell it.
Okay, this really does have nothing to do with jiu-jitsu, but we'll try and relate it.
You know how when you're about to compete and you get the bubble guts and you gotta go shit your pants?
This is kind of a story like that. So we always played backyard football, but not in a backyard.
Could have gone pro.
Probably. It was, I guess, the park area in our neighborhood. And we were playing. Mike Scott started getting a stomach ache, and I had an electric scooter.
No, hold on. We weren't even playing, were we at that point? No, because this happened like on our street walking.
No, listen.
Okay.
So I had an electric scooter because I was fat and lazy, and
He
I
did,
asked
instead of
for
being a normal kid walking through the neighborhood, he wanted an electric scooter.
Yeah, my parents thought I was gay from several Christmas presents because I've asked for an easy bake oven and an electric scooter. But I was rocking the electric scooter before they were ever popular.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I had one. And
But this was a scooter that you sit down on.
Oh yeah, it wasn't like a bird. It was like a fucking old person scooter. I saw it at Target and I was like, "Oh, I want it." But literally the picture is an old person on this scooter. Anyways, Mike Scott had a stomach ache, quit playing the game, and he kept asking me to borrow my scooter to take it home, and I didn't let anybody ride that scooter. And eventually the game was over, and we were walking down the street to our house, and he was like, "Oh shit," and he started running as fast as he could, and he got like 15 feet, and then he was on one knee. And I was like, "Dude." Like he was what?
About to propose or something.
Well, I think he was initially taking a stand for police brutality, but then he ended up
shitting his pants.
Yeah, so he was on one knee. We're like, "Yo, hurry." He's like, "It's too late." And he just was pooping his pants, liquid all the way into his socks.
And he didn't even have pants. He had socks.
And then he ran home.
No,
covered in shit.
No. Yeah.
I mean, it was a puddle in the driveway.
But what you're also failing to mention is when you started gagging and throwing up, and like a car is like, so there's some car in just this fucking white neighborhood in Franklin suburban, like, I love our neighborhood. There's a kid shitting and a kid puking, just like right on the sidewalk.
Yeah, that was we got a lot of good Mike Scott stories, dude. Just getting some chips. We won't tell that story, but
we'll save that for another time. Yes, and our friend his real name is Michael Scott.
So who'd you tell that story to?
I just somehow got brought up in the office at work. I just like thought of it, and I was like, I'm gonna tell this story. But yeah, all right. So back to jiu-jitsu. While you broke your hand, I've gotten a couple new tattoos. So I haven't trained really all that much in the past month or two.
That's one of the reasons why I'm like, I mean, money's the biggest reason why I haven't gotten any more tattoos. But man, taking time off training. Same with Ryan. Like, dude, he hasn't been training because, well, he was lazy, and now he's getting tattoos like every 3 weeks. He's getting a new tattoo or getting one finished or whatever.
Yeah. I'm at the point though where I've always wanted tattoos, and I don't care if I take every time I get tattooed, I take 2 weeks off. Some people will train like 4 or 5 days. They'll like wrap it and like won't spar.
I've trained with every tattoo.
Dude, fuck that. I'm not doing
I mean, it's not smart.
It hurts too. Like,
well, this one I just put a bandage over it, and then after training, I pulled the bandage off, and the whole tattoo was imprinted on the gauze, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
But that's like normal, I guess, because the ink is gonna bleed out. But yeah, I take 2 weeks off. I can tell it almost feels like as if like
we should make tattoo maxi pads so you can train.
They have those like. What they put on the girl who has done my leg tattoos, the Sanoderm stuff. Yeah. But still, it's like, think about like it's like a wound on your skin.
No, yeah, I mean,
and all it would take is someone to grab it and like twist your skin, and that could really wound your tattoo, like mess your tattoo up. So,
that's why I'm going to plan my next tattoo where it's like, okay, I know for sure I'm not going to train for a week.
Well, the next time I'm getting tattooed, I think I'm going to get something little. I'm getting something little on my leg in December, and then I'll probably do another session with Evan Datos on my arm, like sometime within a week of that, so I can just take like that same amount of time off. That's why I got 2 on my leg, because I just want to fill it up in as little sessions as possible.
Yeah, but we're also in different like, I mean, dude, 4 years ago you wouldn't take any time off for a tattoo, I don't think.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't have any tattoos. Well, also money, but I kind of like the ritual of getting tattooed and taking a break from jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I think we're just at different spots with that, because I just don't want to take time off.
How have you been?
I should have gotten tattooed while I was out with my
totally.
hand, but I didn't really.
Well, you
the
also
money wasn't
started
really
a new
there.
job and like all sorts of stuff. What's been going on with your jujitsu while you've been out? Have you been depressed?
With
Do you
my
miss-
jujitsu.
do you miss it? I know you haven't trained, but I'm saying
Well, I
like,
have trained. What do you mean?
like barely.
No, I've been training for like 3 weeks now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, during the injury, I would still go like 1 or 2 days and like help coach and stuff. And then
But
I,
whatever that means.
yeah. You're doing it wrong.
Son, if I have to tell you one more again.
No, that is how, like, dude, watching some coaches at jiu-jitsu tournaments, like, just their advice. I'm not saying I'm great at advice, but when I hear other people, I'm like, oh, that's not how you do it. See your foot, pull, or whatever they squeeze them. Like, you're not giving them any. You got to give like simple instructions.
I have the tiger.
I mean, simple stuff. Underhook. No. Just shit where they're just.
I don't.
know.
I feel like for the most part, I mean, granted, you do have to remind some of the newer students like crossface, but at that point, if you're having to say like what they should do, like,
Well, and
I
I'm
don't
talking about with kids mainly.
okay.
Because they're at the Artista Invitational. Sophie fought a girl from Artista. And, well, Sophia's. I don't know why I called her Sophie. I have a niece named Sophie. But anyways, she locked up, like, the diamond, so she didn't have the full triangle. But the girl's arm was extended, and I just said, Sophia, you have the arm bar. And then, boom, she got it. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. But, I mean, kids are more receptive.
Yeah, when I compete, I like to have pretty much all I want to hear is like the time, occasionally a good
Well, 'cause
job. You need
we
to speed
can't
it up.
see.
Yeah,
That's what I've told people to, like, just tell me the time.
I just
Turning me down, dude?
Yeah, I muted you.
But yeah, I mean, so back to training. So I'm not like technically clear. The doctors, they don't know I'm. Well, I'm talking like I have a team of medical doctors. My doctor doesn't know I'm training. So we did an X-ray. The bone's healed for the most part. I mean, you can't tell it's fractured on the X-ray. And so I was like, fuck it, I'm training. But I go back in like a month for
It's
my,
called
like,
an
final.
X-ray. It's not an X-ray.
No, it's an X-ray.
No,
Yeah, like an excerpt.
no, it's
I'm
X-ray.
pretty sure. But yeah, been getting my ass kicked a lot.
Really?
Getting tapped out.
Why?
Dude. So, well, I'm not
Really?
using my
Why?
hand.
I know.
And my guard has, I mean, it's suffering a little bit, but passing is suffering more than anything, not being able to use his hand. Because I try not to, and there's been times where I've caught myself, but I can't grip, I can't pull with this hand. It's too risky, dude.
Why?
Because it's so weak, man.
Why?
All right, dude. But yeah, people have been passing that normally.
Who do you even train with that can pass your guard?
Are you being serious right now, dude? I mean, we have some pretty good white belts at our school, dude.
No, I've thought about starting to handicap myself, like, because I do handicap myself. I think I'm dehydrated or something. I keep yawning.
That's also a sign of a heart attack.
Really?
Yep, that's what I'm putting my money on. Okay.
What was I saying? I don't remember. You said heart attack, and I thought stroke.
Handicap.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about like putting my hand in my belt or like purposely.
Yeah, well, I've
myself.
had people do that. I'm not gonna name names, but they'll be like,
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna use this hand, and then 5 seconds into the roll, they're using their hand. And when people say like, "Oh, I just want to use my right hand," I'm like, "No, use it. You need it.
Use it or lose it, pal.
But I can do some stuff like underhook but I don't care. I've told people I'd rather tap a million times and be training than not training. So
When do you think you'll be back, like able to fully train and roll?
probably a month.
Do you roll every round?
Yeah. For the most, I mean, when we do because after class there's like 30 minutes of live training. Sometimes I've stayed. My cardio took a big hit for sure.
Dude, my first class after not training for like 2 weeks after getting my tattoo. And granted, I like stayed active for at least like most of the whole time. That 2 weeks I like hiked a bunch and stuff. But that first class in jiu-jitsu, I did 2 classes. And the last class I didn't know was competition class, and I was dead, dude. My stomach, I had that like throw up feeling.
Yeah. It sucks. Because, I mean, just after a month of not being active, you can lose that shit. But I'm going to kick your ass tonight, dude.
Dude, you're gonna, I mean, I'll handicap
I'm
myself.
gonna smash you. No, don't handicap you. I don't need it, dude.
I ripped off a callus on my finger too. That sucked.
Yeah, well, tell us some more useless shit that no one wants to hear.
Congratulations to Professor Jimmy. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, holy shit.
Chris just did a spit
Bro,
take.
it was that whistle, dude. For those of you that don't know, Jimmy whistles while you roll with it. That might be the funniest moment on the podcast. For me.
Really?
Dude, I have coffee in my ear canals.
You're welcome.
Shit, that was funny. But yeah, congratulations, though. I can't whistle very well, dude.
Dude, whistle while you work, bro.
Yeah, there's no way I can do that.
I can whistle actually pretty well, and I can.
Can you do
whistle
the internal?
Is that a whistle?
Yeah.
I can do track.
No, this is how you do it. No, yeah. I used to be able to do that. No, you. So, but at the same time,
This is
you
the
go
part.
like that. That's how you internal.
Oh shit! What
What?
just happened? I don't know. I hit like a cable and it sounded weird. Dude, did you see? We're just gonna have a podcast of us talking about things we saw on podcasts, but Berg the Bears.
Oh,
Okay,
I sent that.
Did you?
Yeah, I messaged you and said, go to minute, whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit, I couldn't even believe it was happening. I was
Yeah,
like,
me too. I was like,
there's no way Tom.
I know. I
for
couldn't
sure,
believe
Bert-
he was doing
So
it.
you just have to watch it.
Yeah.
They,
blow a couple water balls.
yeah, it's crazy.
We should do that.
Well, I thought about. I was like, we should, because they said that Bert. That was the thing.
Dude.
He's like saying like it's like the ALS challenge.
Did you hear about Ari Shafir dosing him? Dude,
His wife, Bert's wife, is like.
furious.
Yeah.
He was furious.
I think he was kind of furious. I think he was kind of playing it up. His
I
wife
think he was mad, but I
legit.
think
She's like, he's never coming to my house again.
yeah. But also, I think if he just didn't, I don't know. It is one of those things where it's like, dude, you can't just go and dose someone at someone's
Well, I
house.
think
But
he
like
legit
Joey
had
Diaz would do that shit to other people all the time, and no one say
He did
shit.
it to Bert's dad. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So
But I think Bert also had like a legit panic attack. Because he thought he was gonna like die.
Yeah.
He's on like blood pressure medication. So
anyways. Keenan Cornelius' school is like a month away from opening.
I
I
like,
saw.
I like the logo and stuff.
Legion
If
Jiu-Jitsu.
I was in San Diego, I would definitely go train.
I would like to go visit there, train there sometime.
I mean, I'd definitely be down. And I think his school's going to be, not saying Atos is, because I don't know, but his school will probably be pretty inviting to other affiliates and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Keenan was training with Ada Gracie Baja before.
I feel like I can't hear you that well.
Yeah, because you turned me down.
No, dude, because you keep backing away like this. You got to be right up on that thing.
I don't want to be right up on that thing, dude.
know what I
Not your
heard.
mom. But yeah. Sick, dude.
We're both tipping the scales. We've gained some weight.
Dude, it's all
Actually, I
muscle.
haven't gained weight. I've been the same weight for like months.
Yeah, I mean, I was like 235 when I broke my hand, but I went from working out literally.
Not figuratively.
Oh, sorry. All the ladies listening. Just
All
kidding,
those-
babe. Just kidding.
All those girls listening to our voices.
What were we talking about? Sick, dude. No one wants to hear that shit.
Don't fucking touch me.
I don't remember, dude.
Your weight, you were working literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was about to do a self brag. I
Yeah,
was working out
baby.
6 days a week. Twice a day.
6 days a
some days.
week, and I was hard. Real hard.
Okay, dude.
How are you, speaking of
Dude, it's,
hungry
it's
and hard,
working.
the testosterone?
Yeah, I just
Do you
need to
feel
start
like you have more energy?
working.
Has it helped your anxiety?
Yeah, I definitely think I have more energy in my ding dong, dude. Anxiety a little bit, but
It's still the same. I mean, you seem to be doing better. You aren't texting me every so often.
yeah. Well, I think I have lung cancer right
Oh,
now
that's what's
because
going
of
on.
the pains in my back.
Dude, I've been also having pains in my chest and back.
What if we both just get some crazy cancer?
No, it's not gonna happen. Cancer is not real. It's a fake news. It's fake news, dude. It's created by the liberals to keep you on your feet and not. It keeps you on your feet and it keeps you away from buying guns, is what they're telling you with cancer. Okay.
Have you heard Will Sasso's Jesse Ventura impression? Bro, it is. He does it when he's on Fighter and the Kid, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Jesse
So good.
Ventura.
Talking about running for president and stuff. I live in the Baja. I can't even do it. It's so good.
Hollywood Hogan, brother. What's up, dude?
No,
He
stop.
does that one a lot too.
Yeah, but his Jesse
What's up,
Ventura
dude?
is on point. He's like saying, if you didn't know, I moved to the Baja. I live there. I can't do that impression, but he's like,
Pull that out,
he
Jamie.
said,
Pull
I
that
shoot guns.
Oh, it's
I
these.
have 500 dogs.
It's the headphones that are messed up, not anything else. Just everyone. I have 500 dogs.
Yeah. Anyways,
Have you been working on any impressions lately?
no. Yeah, I can do an impression of you. I live in East Nashville.
What's up, East Nasty?
Bro, you've been looking like a real fucking clown, though. Let's get that out in the open, dude.
What are
Just so
you talking
everyone,
about?
you have gold glasses. You're wearing a child's gold digital watch.
Dude, it's a Casio watch, and I got it from collecting all
You
my
have
box tops on
42
cereal.
unmatching tattoos. Is that a word? Or would you just say not matching? Yeah. Anyways, however you say it,
Matchbox
your
20.
tattoos don't match.
What are you talking about? My tattoos don't match.
Bro, I got 2 space ones and my dead dog.
I've got consistent. I got 2 like Egyptian style. This is a memorial piece. I've got weapons on my legs, dude. They're all black and gray.
Yeah, but dude, when you're wearing those shoes with the giant tongue, open tongue,
dude, I
jean
just like.
shorts, a Johnny Cash shirt. That's what you were wearing the other day. A
Yeah.
goofball hat and gold glasses with a gold digital watch.
Dude, you ripping my drip right now?
Bro,
Chris, I think you're going to be buried in sweatpants.
cool, comfortable. Next. That's all you got, dude?
You constantly look like you look like you constantly are just woke up and realize you missed the bus. That's how you normally look.
Bro, your jokes are just as fucking goofy as your outfits, dude.
Dude, you look like the type of dude who gave himself his own hand job on the bus dude, on the way from school.
Yeah, that's called masturbation. And why? What was that noise?
That's in the headphones. The headphones.
Well, then take them off, dude.
Cute. How are you?
At least take one item of your outfit off, please, because it's too much, dude. And you look like you're from Something About Mary with that fucking sperm cowlick at the top of your head.
Dude.
Speaking of sperm cowlick.
All right. Sorry for all those pops. I don't know what's causing that,
Well,
people.
hopefully it sounds good.
I don't
For
care.
our 33 listeners, I did have someone at Gracie Baja Spring Hill come up to me. He was like, "Hey, I've listened to your podcast."
Really?
Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, duh, everyone does, of course." But no, it is cool.
Did you forget that you're supposed to talk into the microphone?
Was I not?
I don't know. Are these?
Bro, I think you have me turned down and you turned all the way up. That's most of our comments that we receive on our social media.
Oh, I did get them mixed up.
Oh, that's weird. So it's going to sound like ass.
No, it won't sound bad. So what are your goals? We just turned 29. What do you
Right.
want to accomplish before we're
A
30?
6-pack. That's all I'm focused on. I just want a 6-pack.
Do you think that'll actually happen?
I'm joking. Do you remember when we went into a gym
yeah.
and they asked us what our goals were? And I was like, lose weight. And you were like, 6-pack.
I want a 6-pack.
Never got it, dude.
I got close, but
I don't know how close. I mean, what are we talking?
dude, I have a picture on my phone. I'll show you, bro.
No, you don't.
I do, for real. It was when I was like fasting all the time and I was super fucking lean. And I had abs.
Yeah,
but the
this
thing,
was when we were 11 that I'm talking
dude,
about.
you didn't say I had to be a certain age. So what's a real goal though?
I don't know, man.
I've been trying to make music more lately.
I want to compete.
In what? Eating?
In banging your mom, dude.
Well, dude, I'm not gonna lie. It makes me mad to say this, but he'd probably be good at it. Dude, every mom deserves to be banged.
All right, dude. Too far. Do you know how many mothers listen to this?
Moms are lazy these days. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's something I've noticed.
Yeah, being a mom, not that hard.
I don't know. They just don't make them like they used to anymore. It's something I've been thinking about a lot.
Dude, I hope Erin hears you talk about women like that.
She,
dude.
I've said that I've told her this. She doesn't like that.
Yeah, I know, because ever since you guys started dating, or whatever you guys do, you have become a little bit of a feminist, I think. So I'm glad you're opening back up.
Instead of being, I'm not a feminist. I mean, I would say the actual definition of a feminist just means that whatever, you believe in equal rights and all that, of course. But also, I think that you and I, this is on the real tip.
Well, then I should be able to put on a hot dress and get into any fucking club I want to.
Yeah,
if
dude.
we're gonna treat everything equally.
Oh, get out of here. I think that we both.
Because I'm a man. You
Shut
should talk
up.
to me
I
like
get
that.
it. Listen up, sweetie.
Bro, we're not. I'm not trying to have this conversation.
a real conversation, but I think we didn't really grow up around women and like. I don't know. You know what I mean?
They were all sluts.
Dude, yeah, exactly. That's like, I just feel like it's just like, I don't know. It's
we were
been
just like
different, like,
every
living
kid.
with someone. No, we weren't, Chris. We weren't. Because I was at home, like, once we were teenagers and stuff, we didn't have like girlfriends. You usually had one that you were in the friend zone with, and that was it. But like, we weren't around women and didn't have like positive women influences or male, really.
That's not true, dude.
Dude, for sure. I don't know. It's something I thought about, and I think that it just like gives you a different
should
perspective,
stop.
and you realize, huh?
If this is something you think about,
Dude, I think about things, bro. Dude,
stop.
sometimes I sit down and have a think. I don't know.
I'm not
Anyways.
real good at that thinking stuff.
Yeah, clearly you can't talk about real subjects. Real subjects.
Well, at least you're calling women subjects.
Sorry,
No.
objects.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but what does it have to do with jujitsu, man?
I'm trying to think if there's anything jiu-jitsu related that I've wanted to talk about.
ADCC,
Ooh.
did you watch it? Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh, I got some juicy Matt stories.
No, not about. But I just thought of something relating to my tattoo, but it relates to jujitsu as well. ADCC.
Ooh, tell me.
Ooh. Well, so when I was getting my tattoo on my arm, I was talking to him about. I don't even know. I don't remember how we got brought up.
Probably women's rights or something.
Yeah, something like that. But he was talking about a mantra that he uses, like, kind of for most of his tattoos these days. And it's something like, I think it's 10 inches and 10 feet. And basically, if you look at the tattoo from 10 inches, you see all this crazy detail. But even from 10 feet away, you can see it. You know what I mean? It's like, looks good from 10 feet away and 10 inches away. And I think it's kind of jiu-jitsu. It's kind of the same thing. Like, I can do a white belt could do an armbar, and I can do an armbar. And from the outside perspective, they will look the same. But when you're actually in, like, when you feel the armbar, if I'm doing an armbar versus a white belt, you're going to feel the tightness in those details and all that in the technique.
So at the Fabio, great point. Glad it doesn't have anything to do with women.
Good question.
I'm totally joking. Fabio Costa taught this like armbar thing, and it wasn't like a traditional armbar. So it's like your top foot. You don't have a top foot, knee in the armpit, and the other knee's against the neck. You push your knees together like that. But Josh was doing it, and he was landing like a normal armbar, just like perpendicular. And Fabio Costa came over. He's like, "No, you need to sit down and lay down next to the legs." And he put it on. So Josh is kind of hurt, but the one dude, as soon as he sat down, I was like, "Holy shit!" But that, I mean, that's kind of
you feel that difference in the details, and I don't know. That was just something I thought about that related to jiu-jitsu.
Well, you give me a massage.
No, dude, because out of the countless times that I would ask you for massages and you never would, and Maria would always have to do it in private because you would get jealous. JK. But Maria.
She's not the best massage giver, dude.
Really?
Women aren't strong enough. I'm not trying to keep bringing up women, but I need hard massage, dude.
Yeah.
I want it to hurt.
Yeah, hurts so good.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it hurts so good.
All right, see, dude.
Yes.
Bro.
Hi, Grandma.
Impersonating mom.
Hi, Grandma. Oh, I digress.
Did you see Joey Torres won his MMA fight?
Yeah, shout out.
Armbar.
Congrats.
It's looking ripped, dude.
Dude, ripped to the tip.
I wonder what weight he fights at. Probably like 145 or something.
Yeah, he's probably pretty light. Good, glad you brought that up. You know the training camp Nashville place or whatever?
Yeah, is it Nashville MMA now?
No, I think they copied the logo on purpose.
For real?
Yeah. Either they did it on purpose.
I don't think so. Could be someone's. I guess we just have to.
What is this? I hear like crackling and popping.
You said it was the headphones, dude. Is it this?
Yeah, I think it's your cord. Whoa, that sounds like shit. Well, now it's better.
But it's not showing. Oh, it is kind of showing up. What?
Now you're like really loud.
What is going on, dude? I hope this episode isn't shit.
No, it'll be good. We just gotta replace that.
I heard that their Nashville MMA is a part of training camp now, or
really?
maybe vice versa. Because training camp really didn't have a jiu-jitsu program. They had like a purple belt instructor.
Yeah, I know that.
So I don't know. Well, but yeah, I saw the shirts. Training camp, because they moved locations, and their new Nashville MMA did. Their new location looks just like training camp.
Really?
So I think that they might be sharing a facility.
Weird. Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, anything else there?
No. Nothing more to add to that conversation.
When are we gonna podcast again? We need to get another guest. Pitt
Yeah.
said he's down.
Well, I just want to get more consistent again. I feel like
Dude,
you,
I can't stand that shit.
What?
Why? But why do we have to get more consistent to get a guest if we can make the time? and
No,
find
I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
it? Okay, well that's what you've said before.
No, I'm just saying we need to be more consistent with like podcasting every week.
Yeah, well, when you're running
I'm
a
sure
$1 million
people
company
will-
like I am,
I'm sure people want to hear us bitch at each other
you're the bitch, dude.
again with the women and the derogatory comments, Chris.
I'm talking about you. So, if
You don't call-
2019 means you can't call your brother a bitch, then I don't want to be a part of it, man.
Well, just wait a couple months. It's almost over, fam.
Oh, 2020, that's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's weird. Super weird.
Do you think we ever had 2020 vision, or do you think we were always blind? And
Why are we both yawning so much?
Well,
Well, you're probably just both blind, bro. I just got my eyes checked again. I got a new prescription. This is super boring shit. I feel
dude,
like we
people love this.
Let's pull up Reddit and see if there's anything to talk about on the jiu-jitsu side of Reddit.
Probably all talking about Keenan Cornelius opening his gym. Dude, that eye shit he got looked brutal, dude. Speaking of eyes,
How many skin infections have you had from jiu-jitsu?
like 2 or 3, but they're all. I mean, I think they've all been my fault.
Just
From
not
not showering right after training. I'll still do that sometimes. I know that's gross, but I'm trying to build my immune system.
I know for sure. Like I used to shower every time, and the one time I didn't, and I fell asleep, I got fucking staph the next day.
Yeah, I had a staph infection on my knee and a staph infection on my hand. That's the only thing I can think of. You had like that impetigo shit.
Dude, and I think I had like the mat herpes that he was talking about in one of the episodes. Because I would get like these bumps and raises on my neck and shit.
It's not herpes.
Dude, it was like under your skin where it looked like a little tumor, like welt. It was weird. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it was weird.
That sounds like your lymph nodes were swollen. or
Maybe it
something.
was. It was a while ago.
Like when you were training
Yeah.
a lot,
Yeah. Or like when I had like staph.
but it wasn't raised or anything.
It was raised.
Like red,
No.
but it was like a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lymph node probably. Was it near the infection?
I don't remember. I think so.
Because that's normal.
Here's
I should go to medical school.
Here's
with
a
my
picture of Andre
hypochondriac
Galval,
knowledge.
clearly not on any sort of extra supplementation.
Oh, he's definitely on the roids, dude. Bro, if you're just gonna fucking stare at pictures,
well.
this isn't gonna work.
I'm trying to find if there's any stories or anything. I don't really see
Yeah, maybe
much.
we should have done that like before we started recording.
Well, keep him busy, dude.
Bro, I don't know what to talk about.
I'm not aggressive, and nobody wants to roll with me. I've been doing BJJ for around 5 weeks, and less and less people want to roll with me every time because I'm not aggressive enough. I'm a white belt, so I don't have a lot of technique developed, so I mostly play defense and end up on bottom. My escape game is becoming something, but I've never submitted someone once or twice. I've only ever submitted someone once or twice. My question is it normal to be aggressive while rolling if you don't have any technique? I'd rather develop my defense instead of practicing improper technique, but I'm running out of rolling partners. What should I do? The only people I can roll with is the upper belts, and they probably don't want to be rolling with a complete noob such as myself. You're right. What can I do?
Great question.
I think that's an excuse. I think people who say I'm not aggressive, I think you're copping out before you even try. I mean, I've found myself making that same excuse.
I think everyone's made that excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm tired or whatever. And it just means you're about to get your guard pass.
I just don't want to go.
You tell yourself you're tired,
Yeah.
and you let them pass your guard. And that's your excuse that you're cansado.
I would say it's smart when you're white belt to be conscious of not being like overly aggressive and being like a what we call a spaz, but also it's a combat sport, and I'd rather have someone who puts up a little bit of a fight than is a wet noodle and just like oh. And what's so annoying, people who play only defense where it's like their whole goal is to not get tapped out. And so you'll mount them, and like, yeah, it's super hard to tap someone whose only goal is to not get tapped out.
Because they're not trying to escape.
Yeah, positionally, I'm going to beat you all day. I'm going to have mount. I'm going to take your back, all that. But if you don't want to get tapped, it can be hard to tap you. When you catch someone is when they're in that transition of like defending the hook so that you don't get points, and then you choke them and things like that. So that's super annoying. I roll with guys who that's their only goal, and it has its context sometimes, but like that's not what training should be.
Jeez, you done?
I'm just answering questions. What do you have to say about it?
Dude's a bitch, yo. No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we trained with someone that was really like that, and I think it's not a bad thing. I'd rather roll with that person than the fucking psychopath.
I guess if you're gonna have to choose one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, but that's the thing is you can be aggressive and not a psycho. I think there's a difference.
Yeah, and it's like just being you can be aggressive with technique.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. God, I'm so bored with you, dude.
We're both just yawning like crazy.
Well, we call it. Yeah, let's call it, dude. I mean, come on, man.
We're both having heart attacks. We just keep yawning. All right. Well, we'll see you kiddos next week.
Hopefully.
Bye, Pitt. Thanks for listening.